Kevin, you guys had last month the 3-game losing streak. Won at Kentucky. Now I think you guys have won 5 in a row. What's clicking for you guys now? I mean, you have in some losses and are on the 1 line for a 1 seed, and everything seems to kind of be coming together for you guys.
Yeah, that streak of losing our 3 games in a row, it taught us a lot about ourselves. We learned from it. We kept a level head, and Coach really just told us, we got to be the hardest playing team every game we go out there. We can't come out lackadaisical, especially in the league that we're in. You got to bring energy, and that's kind of what we've been doing and sticking with it, and it's been working for us.
Kevin, since Coach's statement, comparison of Marcus Garrett, have you gone back and maybe looked at tape on Marcus, and do you have any comments on what you remember of what Marcus Garrett was able to do defensively?
I remember playing against him freshman year at Texas Tech. He was an all-around defender. On the scouting report, Coach Beard was there at the time. He was telling us, man, this is one of the best defenders he's ever coached against. And just hearing that praise, it's great. It's a great feeling, but still a lot of more work to be done. And that's a big shout out though. And Marcus Garrett, he had the clamps for sure.
And just talk in general about this team's defensive capability. Obviously, Juan, a great defender. You got some length now inside that's playing, and just how good defensively this team can be in the tournament.
That's got to be our identity. We know the offensive game, anybody can have a great game at any moment. But on defensive end, we know we all as a collective unit have to buy in on that end of the floor and want to get stops at the end of the game to be able to secure some of these close victories on the road and at home. We have the length on the wing, down low, explosiveness, and then of course with like Juan and Bobby and Joe, guys like that can heat the ball up at any moment. It's huge for us.
Kevin, night in and night, I know you guys have a job to do, but how important is it to have fun for you guys? Is that something that Coach stresses or talks about?
He talks about it all the time. Don't be an energy sucker, be an energy giver. He tells us, to go out there and have fun. Especially for us older guys like me and Jay Will, we're trying to embrace every moment and just take it all in and just have fun out there.
You've talked about this a little in the past, just your role as a veteran, but also new here. How's that leadership kicking in for you right now as the season winds down and you start looking ahead to postseason for you personally?
Me personally, I'm just trying to be a leader alongside with Juan and Jay Will. I'm trying to lead our guys and kind of help the younger guys get ready for what's coming. Eventually it's going to be playing a game where it's win or go home. So right now we still get to play games where you get another one after that, but I'm trying to prepare our minds and prepare the younger guys for what's coming.
Have you had to have a different style of leadership than maybe you've had in past stops in your life, whether it was high school or tech or whatever? Have you found a different way to do it here, I guess?
No, it's pretty much the same. Kind of being a vocal guy and just talking and being a guy that guys can ask questions to and kind of just lean on a little bit. Really just being a vocal leader kind of.
And what do you remember about Morgantown playing those guys in the first game? Is a while ago now.
They got a great group of guys. They got some sharpshooters, some guys that can really guard the ball, and then of course they have some bigs down low that's going to rebound the basketball. So really taking them out the game and kind of heating those guys up.
You guys got to the line, I think, 19 times that night. Do you remember if that was a point of emphasis or more of a point of emphasis that game than maybe every other game?
Every time you play West Virginia, it's going to be a physical game. We knew going out there in Morgantown it was going to be a physical game both ways, and the refs were calling fouls both ways that night. So it's probably going to be physical here too.
What do you think of DeJuan's assist to turnover ratio lately?
Oh, it's crazy. You don't really see that too often. The way that he can create passes and take risks to get passes there and not turn the ball over is something special, something I never played with before. So it's crazy. He's doing his thing.
How do you avoid the letdown 2 games at home and not take it for granted that you'll just win them? Is it the Big 12 race you'll think about?
Really just taking it one game at a time. Feeding off our crowd and our energy here is going to be huge for us. Playing at home, I know it's going to be rocking. And really just taking it one game at a time and trying to compete.
I know we asked you about this on the phone just to get some better sound on it, but your last 2 defensive possessions, pretty significant. Forcing the held ball, which Kansas got possession, and of course back-to-back blocks to end it. Can you just kind of go through those and is that maybe the best that you finished a game up defensively?
Yeah, that's up there for sure. You know, that was a memory that I have for the rest of my life. But yeah, going through those 2 last stops, it was a collective effort though. Everybody was heating up the ball. I remember one possession I switched with Grady. He made Ball take the tough shot, and they ended up getting a rebound back, but I ended up getting a block shot late. And then the jump ball, I seen him going up. I was going to block it out of bounds, but I was just trying to keep it in bounds so we keep the clock running. So just grabbed onto it, and we got the ball, so it worked out.
Kevin, when you first got here, it was, hey, I want to win, and that was the whole point of you coming here. You just mentioned taking it one game at a time, and I know that's the approach, but is it starting to creep into your mind? This is about to be the time of the year that I came here for, and is that changing anything with your approach or your mentality?
No, that's not really changing my mindset, but yeah, of course, that's why I came to KU, to build on the winning culture and be a part of it. You know, we're just taking it, like I said, just one day at a time. You know, trying to stay even keel, not too high, not too low, and just trusting our preparation every day, and with myself, just keeping my routine and keep believing in myself as well. So
With that even keel, does it turn up the excitement level for you a notch?
Yeah, always. You know, as a competitor, this is what you're playing for. You're playing for a ring, so of course you're gonna be amped up a little bit more. But I'm pretty much amped up all the time. Every time you step in Allen Fieldhouse, it's electric, so it's gonna have its turn for sure.
Kevin, so you said you just came for the winning culture of Kansas. Is there anything, you know, that's kind of surprised you, you know, besides the basketball culture about, you know, Kansas in general since you've gone here?
Just really the fan base, you know, how really crazy it is and how much they really support KU. Just walking around Lawrence, like just the fans and stuff, just the amount of love you get is pretty crazy. It's a blessing for sure.
All right, thank you, Kevin.
Thanks, Kev.
Thanks, Kevin.